Really, bro? Really? On the phone, of course. What's up, Riveter Nation? It is Halo Riveter coming at you this glorious day. It is a solid 76 degrees. For those of you guys who don't watch the news, don't know what happened in my great state of Texas this last week, we had a freaking storm, dude. A winter storm that brought snow, ice, sleet, power outages, water outages, just a ton of turmoil that came through with this storm. And so I kind of just wanted to come back and go over what happened. I mean, this is literally my winter story. It doesn't get any more winter than this. So basically, if you guys live in Texas, man, please drop in the comments. Let me know if you're okay. I've kind of been AWOL for a while. I haven't been uploading, just personal stuff going on, but I'm looking to get back in the YouTube game and start uploading on a consistent schedule. I don't even got my turn signal on. There we go. Okay, so long story made short, man, you guys have missed so much over these past 2 months. I want to shout out to my little brother. He texted me the other day, and because, you know, when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my family. Nobody knew that I was starting it, except for my significant other. And so I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to grow organically. I wanted people who followed me and subscribed to be truly because people liked what I had to say or were interested, at least as far as what I was going to say. So, sorry, I didn't mean like breathe right up in your ear there. But, my brother texted me the other day. He reached out and he said, man, it's sad when a good YouTube stops uploading. And then he sent me a screenshot of, you know, where it's been 2 months since I've uploaded. And so I just want to apologize to my viewers and subscribers. Honestly, guys, I wanted to take 2 weeks off for the end of the year, and that 2 weeks has turned into 2 months. Just a lot of personal stuff going on, you know, difference in jobs and things like that. So anyways, as far as my long intro short, as far as my motorcycle riding goes, I have been powering through. The Lowrider S is a freaking dream, man. This bike is amazing. Let me go ahead and drop my visor. This bike, we have been on the freeway together more than once now. That's probably going to be my next uploaded video. Long story short, I decided to go on the freeway for the first time on New Year's Day. I actually started recording for you guys, and you can see my big mishap. So that should be uploaded here shortly, probably the next few days or so. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, for Texas, oh my gosh, if you are a subscriber or viewer in Texas, let me know, man. Hallows Gate, I know you're no longer Hallows Gate, but that's how I know you. So let me know how you and your family are faring. Danielle and Sierra, you know, I don't know, you live in the city, so I hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry if I really don't mention you. It's honestly, I'm just going off the top of my head right now. I didn't even plan to make a video, but I went into the garage to turn on the bike after our long freeze, make sure she was running okay. I got to rev her a few times, just pull back on the throttle like so. And I came back in and my significant other's like, so you're gonna go ride? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ride. So you know, we're scheduled to have rain for this next coming week. All right, so man, the winter freeze here in Texas. I just wanted to first, I'm just gonna address this once in this video. For those of you guys who live up north, Udi, that's you. You guys are used to snow, sleet, slush, all kinds of ugly crap, and Texans we're not, you know, we're not built for that. We're really not. We can withstand a freaking category 3, 4, 5 hurricane, and you know, as soon as that storm leaves, we're up and running the next day. It's not a huge dealio. However, all of you guys, you know, I was watching some YouTube videos when we were in preparation for the storm, and people up north were like, oh, I'm from Boston. When you guys are freezing your butts off, I'm going to be going and getting my Dunkin' Donuts, and you guys are a bunch of sissies and blah. I just want to tell you, Texans are not sissies, man. We are some of the strongest people that I can tell that I know, you know, as Texans. We rally together. And so I just want to say that, I want to address that for those of you guys up north. Texas is not built for the kind of storm and temperatures that we sustained this last over the week. And you know, we're rallying, and as you can see, I'm back on the road and people are up and moving. It is, you know, we went from 14 degrees about 4 days ago to about 76 degrees today. It's utter ridiculousness. But we rallied and we're ready to go. You know, I myself went without power for about 24 hours and 47 minutes. I will count it to the dot. I'm still without internet, so not happy. No, I'm just kidding. You know, honestly, it's a really bad thing when you are a millennial and you will honestly go for having internet in place of warmth. Let me tell you, when that so the first day, which was I believe Monday, you know, I want to take you back to our mindset here in Texas the last week, right? I was thinking, okay, we're gonna have Monday and Tuesday off, we'll be back on Wednesday, you know, going over my head the schedules, things I was gonna have to do. You know, we're probably gonna do virtual for the first Monday, Tuesday, since everyone's equipped to work from home now. And so some of my aspects of my job that I was gonna do online, I was getting ready for it. Now on Monday the storm hit, and that's whenever we woke up. We had snow. It was fun, it was fluffy, it was sticking on the ground, it was a winter wonderland. It was great. Come Tuesday, 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear vroom, and I see my fan in my room stop rotating, and I'm like, oh no. And from that point on, we had no energy, we had no power for 24 hours. So this is coming from a household that has a high school age child and an elementary age child. They're two very different ends of the spectrum. And you know, this isn't like, oh, we forgot to pay the bill, kind of, let's go camping. This is like, oh crap, I don't know when the electricity is gonna come back on. I don't know anything, you know. And the most you can do to prepare here in Texas is, you know, I told my significant other, go dude, woo-hoo-hoo, about to get killed. So, you know, they were telling us, you know, insulate your pipes, do this, do that. And I was like, I was thinking at first in my head, okay, now we're just gonna have a drop in temperature. It's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a drop in temperature. We'll be good to go. And then I started looking at the maps and, you know, what they were, you know, kind of saying what was gonna happen. And it was unprecedented and this and that. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather wrap the pipes outside or rewrap them or whatever, insulate them, you know, pay $20 right now and, you know, have to go to the store and run out with all these crazy people right now and spend $20 than, you know, sustain the storm and then potentially have a pipe burst or something, because we're homeowners, you know, and then have to pay a few $1,000s. You know, what's really the difficult part? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna run to the store with all the crazy people panicking, because usually, you know, whenever we panic, it's hurricane panic, so everyone's buying water. We're not buying things that can last, you know, we're buying non-perishables, but, you know, people are buying water, of course, toilet paper, since COVID is a huge thing now. My significant other has us on like a big box reship every so often. A lot of butts in the house. But you know, so we had toilet paper all the time, like by the box load. And I was like, okay, I'll go get some water, get some bread, get some tuna, some PB&J, get some stuff. And I was like, okay, that should be fine. So we went to the store and got all this stuff. And, you know, we were like, okay, we'll be fine. It's only 2 or 3 days. We kept telling each other that it's only 2 or 3 days. At the most 3. It'll be fine. Then that first day, Tuesday, when we lost power at 5:30 in the morning, you know, my significant other went and told the kids, like, hey, we lost power. If you want to stay in bed, go ahead and stay in bed. Oh, goodness, that bump almost took me out. And stay in bed as long as you can. We don't have internet. We don't have power. So, you know, read a book or something. So the kids kind of stayed in bed till like mid-noon. And we were playing Yahtzee and just having a good old time. And that only lasts for so long, you know. Then you start thinking, you see, because I was seen on Facebook and things, you know, my coworker had, you know, gone without power the very first day whenever the storm hit, and she had been without power, been without water, and I'm like, oh no. So of course I was, oh goodness, I was so happy at that point that I had, you know, oh, I didn't even tell you. So we get non-perishables, and we're like, okay, we'll be fine. And then I was like, you know what, I really feel like we need to wrap the pipes outside, because, and mind you guys, this is all happened on Valentine's Day weekend. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So you know, we had all that going on, and all kinds of crap. Met up with my boss, took her to a nice, goodness, I want to take that yellow. Met up with my boss on Valentine's Day, took her to a nice Brazilian steakhouse, and just had a good time, you know, with my boss, and she's our friend or whatever. And then coming home, we're like, okay, what do we gotta do? So that's when we went shopping, got some more bread, you know, avoided the crowds. So that night, Sunday, and I was like, you know what, I really think that we should just, you know, get the insulation for the pipes and not have a regret later on. She's like, okay. I'm so freaking glad that I did that, because with everything that was going on, like, we didn't have power for 24 hours and 47 minutes. But you know, our kitchen sink water went out, and I think that's because the pipe froze. It didn't bust, but it froze, and then or something happened to it. And then so the kids' bathroom had water, our bathroom had water, but the kitchen didn't. And then we didn't have power or internet. Sorry, excuse me. So that's fine with me, you know. But then when you start thinking, like, how long are we gonna have to do this for? People are doing this for 24, 48 hours. Like, I'm fine, we're fine during the day, you know, we can all just chill on the couch together under a heap ton of blankets. But, you know, come the nighttime, we're all gonna have to sleep in one bed, and we're gonna, you know, just kind of replaying things in my head. It's just crazy. I'm sorry, this story is going a long time. And long story short, you know, things got handled and taken care of. The kids did not have to go a night without power. You know, situations presented themselves where the kids didn't have to do that. Oh man, Central Center was closed. So I was very happy for that. My significant other and I, on the other hand, we sustained no power for the full 24 hours. We're still without internet. This is a few days, you know, post-storm. It's Monday, actually. Monday the next week. All right, let's turn this back around. Yeah, so I'm so glad that all occurred, you know, where situations were a little bit different, because people died here in Texas, whether it was no power, or because, like, no power creates basically no heat, or generator issues because people had to rely on generators. Like, it was ridiculous. That first night, you know, my significant other and one of the kids does breathing treatments, and we had no power, so we had to put a nebulizer in the truck. And you know, my Ford F-150 has a plug-in, so we're able to do that. And at that point I was like, you know what, I had already gotten gas enough to prepare, but at that point I was like, you know, I don't know how long this is going to last with no power and them needing treatment, so let's go ahead and try to look for gas. We went out, and of course, you know, it's like certain parts of your city are completely dark, and then certain parts of your city are completely lit up. And just have like some trucks and cars here and there. Let me tell you, man, people, that's the thing that scares me the most about these desperate situations, is the desperation of people, man, because some people have no regard at all for like anything when this is going on. We were at a gas station sorry, we were at a gas station, and there was people literally filling up like them big old 5 gallons or whatever. They're filling up those big drums, like maybe 4 or 5 at a time, and not even keeping in mind the people behind you who are waiting in line, who are out with you, you know, on these icy roads, trying to get for them and their own family. There was a truck in particular, you know, I had tried 2 or 3 pumps. They were out of gas. Hope they didn't have water. They were out of gas. So I went, you know, to this other pump. I'm finally in line with a pump that looks like it's working. So I get there, and then I see there's 3 people climb out, and they're taking like significantly long. And I'm thinking, okay, well, if there's not a lot of gas to be pumped, then I'm sure the pumps are just going slow. No, these fools were literally waving people off the street that they knew, looking at my truck, and then like looking back at them. And then they had them buy drums inside the gas station just so they could fill up the pump, the little gallons. And I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. So you can see the best and the worst in people. Whenever things happen like that, you know, you just have to be a good person. I don't get why, you know, you click it in your brain, yes, you need to take care of you and yours, but when you're literally getting more out of your abundance And there's people who are literally there going through the same trek that you did, the same struggle to get there, and you're just gonna take. Like, dude, really? And I'm sorry, this was not supposed to be a rant video. I don't know why these videos always turn into rant videos. It's not supposed to be a rant video. But it's just like, you gotta think about that, man. Yeah, of course your family is hurting, but we're all hurting, man. We all need something going on right now. We all have a problem. But it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Say, like, people are just doing the damn thing. These are Texans, man. True Texans. But yeah, I guess that's my only like problem I had, was just people out of their ample resources were just like, dude, I know you guys have generators at home. These people have literally, some of us, you know, speaking about myself, some of us have literally no power to go back home to, and you're literally like taking gas for yourself, and I'm trying to get gas, you know, to provide for me and mine. Like, it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. I just want to say to my Texans out there, if you stay long enough and watch this video, first of all, thank you. I know I'm not like the most entertaining person on the planet, but if you're a Texan and you went through this, like, dude, leave your story. I want to know how long did you go without power? How long did you go without water? What did you learn from this? For me, I learned, like, I'm probably gonna invest in a generator. No, but for me, that's my thing, you know. It's just be a decent person at all aspects in your life whenever the situation presents itself. If you can be a decent person, be a freaking decent person. You don't have to be a jerk, you know. And I think that some people say, well, they were there first, they were providing for their own. Yeah, they could be there first and providing for their own, but they're failing to see, you know, the lack thereof of the people around them, or that try to sound way too heady. They're failing to see the need, like the need around them, and not putting themselves in anybody else's shoes. Because the part of town that we were at, obviously they had electricity, you know, and we traveled to a few gas stations, and there was like no lights anywhere on the roads. You're sliding around. Like, it wasn't super bad, but it was scary enough, you know. So that's what I learned. And of course, like, you know, I just want to tell the Northerners, like, we can handle crazy shit. I'm just gonna say it like that. It is what it is. Texans can handle crazy shit, man. I've lived here I've lived here all my life in Texas, and I've lived in Houston a good majority of my life. And Houstonians especially, man, we could take on a freaking category 3, 4, 5 hurricane, like I'm telling you, like nothing, man. It's just like, oh, okay, hurricane's coming, all right, we know what to do. Let's go into our routine. Give us a freaking ice storm. We're lost. I'd like to see some Northerners who are trashing out Texans. I'd like to see you try to come down to Texas and handle a big hurricane like that, you know. We don't trash you guys out. Don't trash us out. Just be a decent person. All right, guys, it's been a great freaking ride, man. I haven't ridden for a minute. I haven't talked to you guys for a minute, but I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I really want to hear your comments, man. If you live in Texas, if you live in Houston in particular, or whatever, if you live anywhere that was, you know, touched by this mega storm. I think they named the storm. I think it's like Uri or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, man, it's crazy times here. Happy New Year. I can't wait to share my stories with you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. My name is Halo the Riveter. Normally I'm doing motorcycle content from a new rider perspective, or patriotic content on Freedom Friday. But thank you so much for giving me some time. Hope this video finds you in a good place, whether you're day, night, week, weekend, or wherever this video may find you. Hope you're in good spirits. I hope you and your family are well rested, taken care of, warm and safe. Thank you so much for watching. Halo the Riveter. Hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Let's do a good pull here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, baby. I love the 2020 Softail Lowrider S, man. This is a magnificent bike. All right, guys, have a good one.